Well, shoot, our defense has been great lately. I mean, today, it was costly. We didn't turn that double play. That led to a run. But shoot, it's tough to complain about the defense, for the last couple months. So, but it goes back to, we were talking about the other day. We don't score a lot. We have trouble winning. So that got us again today.
As you mentioned, the defense has been good, which is what maybe makes a game like this stick out a bit more. But this is kind of the point in time where any little blip kind of gets magnified. How should a team deal with a day like today? Because it's different now than if it happens in May, June.
Well, yeah, but I don't think I don't think we're going to worry about it. It was one of those games. Yesterday was one of those games we coughed up a lead late. If we saw it a lot, we saw a lot of that stuff early on, and it was costly. But we haven't seen it. So I'm not going to dwell on that. I don't think they need a speech over that. They just go out there and get their work, and hey, show up tomorrow. That's. It was costly today, but you know what? I'm not concerned about that by any means.
How encouraged were you with what Buehrle would manage to do today? He seemed to have a much stronger arm going today.
Yeah, well, that first inning I thought was a little bit rough. He walks the leadoff guy, and it wasn't really coming out. And then, the next few innings you could see it got crisper. He started, for him, he started popping the ball a little bit. You could see a little bit of late life, which was key. I thought he did a nice job. So, and he feels good, which is a key. But he gave us a chance to win. The killer play really there, was basically a swinging bunt by Sandoval. That really set up everything, against Cease there. And but yeah, I thought Buehrle did good. I thought they all pitched well.
Further to Buehrle, though, after the error, I think on the next inning he failed to cover first base, and that eventually came around and hurt you. Was that hurt the team? That was really surprising to see from a veteran like Buehrle, wasn't it?
Well, I'd have to guess. I bet that's the first time it's ever happened in his career. Yeah, I got to believe that's probably true. One thing about Buehrle, some lefties have trouble because they fall off the side. Buehrle's got such good mechanics, and he lands square, and so whatever reason. But yeah, that's probably the first time ever.
When was the last time, if any, you had a game with 2 pitcher errors?
Oh, yeah, Steve, I got no idea. Jay, look it up, will you?
John, looking forward to New York now, how pivotal does that series become? Obviously, it was going to be huge, but given the fact that you may be 2.5 up on them by the time you see them?
Well, if you want to know the truth, I'm actually glad Boston's getting out of town. They've been tough on us. The last few times we've met up. They got a scrappy team, and it's a different look than they were earlier in the season. So they've been tough on us. So move them out. We played New York good. Let's hope we can continue that. So, but regardless where we're standing, it was going to be a big series anyway. So, but we got the right guy going tomorrow. Hopefully, get the bats going, and we should be fine.
You've got 5 starting pitchers of some quality, and if you are in the playoffs with a 4-man rotation, how do you come to the determination of who the guy isn't that will be removed from the rotation?
Well, you probably look at it, who's pitching the best, really. I'd rather get there first, and then we'll worry about that. But yeah, I think it comes down to the top guys. We would know who one of them is. So.
Anything further?
Had you tied it there in the 9th and you guys went to 10, how were you going to line up defensively?
Well, see, that's what originally I was going to leave Russell in, and he was going to go second base, and Kawasaki was going to go to shortstop. Then we thought, let's put Batista over at third base. He was ready to do it, and then move Donaldson over to shortstop and Kawa at second.
With Price going tomorrow, how much confidence can a pitcher of his ability instill in a team?
Oh, I mean, it's big. You look at the results since he showed up. You know, he's been dynamite for us, and we're winning his games. And I mean, really, that's why he was brought over here. You know, I mean, it's not that easy, but yeah, he gives you a shot in the arm.